time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys.
Quick question. Has everyone on this podcast right now seen Wonder Woman?
No,
Yeah.
but I feel like I've heard
absolutely.
bad reviews, and I feel like I've seen it.
I saw the original one.
I haven't seen it yet.
I watched
I
the
think the
original one
original-
on Christmas Day.
Yeah, Mark and I are talking. He goes, "Oh man, I just watched Wonder Woman." And I was like, "Wait, the new one?" He goes, "No, the first one."
Hey guys, welcome back to a very special episode of Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys. It's New Year's, and we actually have a very special guest on our show. As joining me as always are the other boys.
Hello there.
Fucking say hello. You guys do this every time.
I know.
I've never gone over how to do any of this, Mark.
We've never started like this. Oh yeah, we're just gonna start the episode the same way that we always do. We're just gonna do a bullshit intro, and then all of a sudden you get fucking formal out of nowhere.
Fuck all you guys. We have a guest on the show. This is our friend Mark, a different Mark, who
The real Mark.
the
Oh.
for the sake of simplicity, you guys are all assholes.
I love you too, sweetheart.
For
But
the
you're my
sake of
assholes.
simplicity, we're all assholes. That's a good intro. I like
Yeah.
it.
God damn it. Yeah, so for the sake of everyone's sanity, so we don't have to keep saying which Mark you talking to, I'll be known as Mark because I'm older and I won't say wiser. But we're gonna call them Mark Jet.
Full in seniority.
Yeah. I fucking lost my train of thought. Someone else take the reins here. Take
All
the
right.
reins.
All right, so our buddy Jet here is going to be talking about some commentary on, what was it again, Jet?
The Detective Comics Extended Universe.
That's what we're going to be
Right.
talking about.
Yeah. So he had some thoughts. God, back in like August, we had an episode where Brandon and I were just talking about the DCEU and how much it's fucking awful. And Mark Ross, upon hearing us say all these things about it, decided he had stuff to say about what we said. Mark, take the reins here, bud.
You have the
Hold on,
floor.
let me get my notes. Let me adjust
Oh,
Man,
shit.
he came prepared. I
He came
love
more
it.
prepared than we ever have.
I was going to say, who else left the guest is more prepared than the hosts?
He was nervous, guys. We're basically celebrities.
Not
Oh,
in a good way. If we're celebrities, we're celebrities the way Gary
Well,
Busey
I
is.
mean, the word celebrity really has depreciated in value over the years. So
We're like Beavis and Butthead are celebrities, you know? Like, yeah, everyone kind of knows who they are, but there's really
disrespectful to Beavis and Butthead.
yeah. We're
By the way, Chet, you'll notice we just talk over each other, so whenever you're ready, just get going and talk over us.
Or
I'm
just
not-
yell,
I
or just
think
yell,
we listened
shut
to
the
an
fuck up.
episode
It's
or two.
my turn.
To start this off, like, you guys haven't seen Wonder Woman 84, right?
I have not.
I have not yet. I really want to.
I
Oh, yeah,
haven't.
that is-
Just seeing the reviews from everybody, it's kind of got everybody, like, I don't know, divided. So
It's
I don't
very
know.
divided. I've seen that. Yeah.
Like,
Jet,
honestly,
it's just you and me, so let's just pretend that no one's seen it.
Oh, go right ahead. I mean,
I felt it was enjoyable. There was just a lot of issues with it.
It just wasn't. It was. I would watch it again, but that doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, fuck, that's half of my movie library is movies that I would watch, but they're not good.
I
Wait,
mean,
hold on. So Jet, you said it's enjoyable, but it's not necessarily good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the only criteria that I want DC to try to do right now with their movies. As long as I can say I enjoyed it, it's a million times better than the thing they put out.
Brandon,
so
Brandon,
much better
this
than
guy.
Batman vs Superman.
I forget who I was talking to earlier today, but I was explaining to someone, the acting's not bad, but the story is absolute crap.
Yeah, that was me.
That was
No.
one of the things that I've been hearing from the reviews, that it's like, yeah, everybody shows up with their A game for acting.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the story and the writing,
Wait, Pedro Pascal was in this one?
Yeah, he was.
yeah,
He was a villain.
Is there anything he's not in at this point?
Well,
Porn.
people keep
I
telling
haven't
me,
done a full
people
deep
keep
dive
telling me
porn on
he's
yet.
in The Mandalorian, but I haven't seen him yet.
How far have you gotten into that
He
show?
plays the Mandalorian.
I mean, I haven't watched the season finale, but I was making
God
a
damn
joke.
it,
I
Brandon.
was making a joke, Mark.
We've seen his face before the season finale.
I don't remember.
Season
I
one, bro.
closed my eyes out of respect to The Mandalorian.
He took it was during the not the jailbreak, when they took the sniper guy and they went to the stormtroopers and they blew everything up.
Well, it's also in season 1 when Taika
You
Waititi
just-
as a robot is hanging out.
You just described so many episodes.
The
No,
episode where they took the episode where they took fucking
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. They went to the planet with all the stormtroopers that were collecting the highly explosive shit.
No.
And
Okay, let's go back to DCEU.
Yeah, we're going off topic.
Alright.
And
Who
Brandon,
who the fuck brought up the Mandalorian?
Jet, seriously.
Anyways,
you
I was just
started
making a
to talk
joke
over
about
us.
Pedro Pascal, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I
okay.
love Pedro Pascal.
I do too. All right.
I thought it was a great joke. I don't think Jet knew you were joking there.
That's fine.
I think Jet was just like, oh man, he's fucking stupid.
My humor isn't for everybody. All right. So anyways,
Anyway,
Jet.
Pedro Pascal.
no, Jet.
Yeah,
Okay, is
he's-
it like if I say like slight spoilers?
Oh, I don't
No,
care. Go ahead.
I'm fine. Go ahead, bud.
If it ends up being plot driven, Jeff, you've seen it, so you can chime
Yeah,
in
just-
and
just
say like, hey, maybe
red
we should
flag
cut
us.
that part out.
Also,
okay.
worst case scenario, we just put on the episode description that there's spoilers.
Nah, fuck them.
That's a
All right.
Jeff saying, actually.
I know.
Okay,
fuck.
so-
I guess I'm not low.
Just to start off, the way that Cheetah just randomly turns into Cheetah, that was stupid as hell.
Hold on.
Oh,
wait a
so
minute.
fucking dumb.
What do you mean randomly turns
Wait.
into?
Can't tell you without spoiling.
No, it's
Motherfucker.
fine. No, at this
Okay,
point,
So
look, I know
Pedro
it's gonna
Pascal
fucking-
is just doing a speech. They cut to doing scenes with the Cheetah, right? And then next scene when Wonder Woman shows up, Cheetah is there, and then she's magically a cheetah.
So Barbara Minerva the entire time
Yeah,
is
that's her
just
name.
Barbara, and then all of a sudden she's Cheetah.
Wait, so there's
Also-
no moment where,
She-
because I'm assuming. All right.
There's no like transformation scene.
Backtracking just a smidge. Is there anything that indicates that she's gone through this before,
Nope.
or did they have a scene where it shows like, oh, she's
Nope.
this
There's a
is
scene
something-
where she gets powers, but not when she like turns into like a cheetah.
Okay, that's
She
fine. I
also-
can accept. All right, so how when with the scene of how we see her get powers, how does that play
Kind
out?
of. She doesn't. It's not okay. So you know the comics. There's like a cheetah idol and like a cheetah god, and she gets powers from that.
Yes.
None of that. None of that.
What about
Also,
a stone? Is
Maxwell
there a
Lord.
rock?
Also, Maxwell Lord does not have his power. It's not extreme mind control. They give him a new power, a different power, and it's
Hold on.
stupid.
So they give him powers, but they don't give him the power that he's known for.
Exactly. They give him a different
they-
power.
So
That's
they
actually-
fried the shit out of him.
They give him a different power that's actually harder to explain than just extreme mind control.
What the fuck? Okay, here, real quick. I don't know who the fuck Maxwell Lord is. What the fuck is it?
He's this villain from the 80s.
Okay,
He's
so
one of the smartest villains. His power is extreme mind control to the point where he can control Batman and Superman's minds. The two
okay,
hardest
that's
minds
all.
to control.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Did you just say two hearts beat as one? I swear I heard you say that. Okay.
The two hardest minds to control.
Okay, I wasn't that far off.
I
Yes.
like the idea that two hearts combine, and then he can control them. They had to get through Batman v Superman for them to create this bond that is unbreakable, and then they can be mind controlled.
Dude, that's about as dumb as they explain the power.
What's his new power he has?
So have you seen that movie Shorts by Robert Rodriguez? That like kids movie?
I don't watch movies made for children that were made after 1998.
I don't
First
think
thing
so.
first, This is a major spoiler. Do you guys want it or not?
I don't care. Just hit me with it at this point.
Yeah,
He
same here.
He becomes the Dreamstone. He's the monkey paw. You make a wish and it comes back, and then he takes something.
Hold on. So they make a person the dream
Well,
stone?
okay, because there's a wishing rock, and he says, and he wishes to become the rock.
If only
If only I could just
Dwayne
wish
The
and
Rock
turn into
Johnson
Dwayne The Rock
shows up for
Johnson.
the first time as Black Adam.
Right.
That would see, if they had foresight, they could have done that.
That's
But here's the other thing, because there's actually a long history of different ways of making wishes, and it comes back to haunt you, like a genie or a the monkey's paw. And the thing is, in those instances, the wish you make ironically comes back to get you. Like the whole thing where King Midas, his golden touch,
Yeah.
ends up killing his.
It's like that whole.
But it's not.
It's that whole thing where magic always comes at a price.
Yeah.
But it's not that in the movie. In the movie, it's just you make a wish, and Maxwell Lord goes, "Okay, I'm going to take this from you."
So
That's
it's like
it.
alchemy.
Except dumb.
So in a sense, he's the chaotic force.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very poorly created.
I don't see why that was a route that they needed to take. But okay, all right. Anyways,
What else
moving
you got,
on.
Jet?
Also, like the way Steve Trevor comes back.
Oh,
like,
so dumb.
Wait, he
But
got
also
blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let Chad explain. He's got it.
Okay, so basically, his soul goes into this biker dude's soul, and that's how he comes back to life.
Oh
gotta be-
my
Wait,
god.
no,
Fucking kidding me.
Hold
Nope.
on. Is his soul so powerful that he
No, like so. What
face-
Diana?
face
She
off?
grabs the wishing rock and she wishes to have Steve Trevor come back. That's how he
Okay.
comes back.
because his soul he can't just I guess because his soul has to go somewhere.
Yep.
The biker just for the rest of his life is just whispering in Steve Trevor's ear, "Hey man, I haven't taken a leak in like 12 years. Can we go to the bathroom? Like I got to do my ghost.
Think about
Got to do my ghost piddle."
So Jasmine and I have been on a huge bender of Lucifer.
Yep.
I love that show.
Does it work
Right.
kind of like that?
No.
Where
No.
Just remember, guys, that Brandon is a Satanist, and that's why he is watching a show about Lucifer.
it was Jasmine's idea.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's got. I love seeing Tom Welling back and like acting and doing things and also being a dick. That last part of his run on there is awful. It is so bad.
Okay, but back to the movie, guys.
But it's good.
It
Yes.
gets
Back to the movie.
worse.
Technically,
worse?
Lucifer is still in the DC universe, so
Not the
Oh, yeah.
DCEU though. It's in the Arrowverse.
whatever. Fine. Anyways, okay. So Steve Trevor's spirits fucking a biker. So,
Actually, an engineer.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
he was-
Mr. I have HBO. I watched the movie twice already.
No.
I have HBO. I just need
Yeah,
to
not
sit
watch
down
it
and
twice.
watch it.
So he comes back as
So Jet.
spirit comes back into another person's body. It's
And how Diana realizes that it's Steve is just the biker dude shows up at this party, and the biker dude is just saying lines that Steve said in the first movie.
Yep.
Then once Diana realizes it, the biker dude turns into Chris Pine.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
By the way, guys, that's the other thing. The dude shows up, and it's this other actor. It doesn't look like Steve at all.
So she sees Steve, but everybody else just sees a biker.
he's a random guy.
Oh, my dear Lord.
By the way,
Oh, that's
you guys are like this.
stupid.
Do you know how they solved that problem in the movie?
They made
Because he
it from
stopped being
Diana's
a biker?
perspective.
No. Steve goes, And yeah, I mean, I don't know. This guy, he's looking in the mirror, and Steve, he goes, yeah, this guy, he looks pretty good, huh? And Diana goes, I don't know. I can only see you. And from then on, you only see Chris Pine.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That is so stupid.
You know what?
It gets worse.
I'm
Look,
done with
hold
DC
on.
movies going
Hold on.
forward.
I will say, while all of this sounds absolutely dumb as shit, this absolutely sounds like something that would have happened in the comics.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of like falling in love with the ridiculousness of this. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure, it puts it on par with
Except-
fucking Batman and Robin, but that's like,
Except give Max Lord mind control, and it's all way easier.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But as far as like the dumb cheese that we're getting with this, I'm kind of about it. Like, cause I
Wait.
mean, I'm seeing this play out like in comic book form right now, and just being like, man, this comic's great.
Guys, also, the whole point of the wishes, the movie sets up the rules of the wishes and then breaks the rule.
Well, it
I
wouldn't
hate
be
that.
a DC movie if
The
we
movie
didn't break a
says
couple rules.
You get your wish, but you give up what you value most. And then
Okay.
later on, when Maxwell Lord's the wishing stone, the dream stone, I'm sorry, he just goes, what do you wish for? And then they say what they wish for. And then he goes, okay, I'm going to take this from you, and I'm going to take this from you. Not what you
Nice.
value most, just he's picking and choosing what to take.
Well,
But
what
God,
if what if that's open to interpretation? What if it's what he perceives as the most valuable?
What if
He literally took someone's liver.
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
important.
it's not brutal.
Spoiler.
It's just, he says, I'm taking your liver, and then he starts getting better.
And that's when I laugh and go, ha ha, whiskey took
That's
that a
worse.
long time ago.
Oh my god, that would be you.
I had a thought, but I forgot what it was.
You know what? Wait. I got a question. Does Chris Pine blow up again?
No.
No.
What
The
if-
way that he dies, or quote unquote dies, is just like, okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Well, fuck. Key, do you care?
Well, I don't care. I mean, honestly,
Okay,
No, but
go-
okay,
fucking
the
go
hundreds
for
of
it.
people listening to this might care.
Hundreds?
Or I don't know. I don't know.
Ten.
The
I'm
ten, you know, the tens of people that listen to
This podcast
We're
could
working
get
on it.
like Joe Rogan big, and then like people just watch all the old episodes.
That's fucking belief, and I love it.
That is
I love
awesome.
it
I love
too.
that.
As soon
Thank
as
you.
that happens, I'm gonna do exactly what Joe Rogan does, except instead of going the fitness route, I'm just gonna encourage people to get fat and eat whatever the fuck they want.
But you gotta have a glass
Really
of
certain I'm already
whiskey
going that
in
route.
your hand while you say it,
Yes.
Brandon.
Say what, Jeff?
Fairly certain I'm already going that route.
Yeah, I know. We
I
live.
mean,
We look.
fuck.
We're not
All right.
gonna have like
Hey.
massive turnarounds when we're like super fit and like
Guys.
epitomes of like pinnacles of health. We need to lean into who we are, and that's what's.
So,
Lose about 87 more pounds.
Jet, why don't you go ahead and tell him how Steve dies?
Okay, so when the world is going crazy, when Maxwell is given like all the wishes, and like it's just all complete chaos, Diana and Steve are just talking, and they realize that like Diana needs to like throw away the wish
Okay.
to get her powers back, and then they just talk, and then they walk away.
Hold
That's
hold
the
on.
best bad part.
Hold on.
Yeah.
She
They
values
go-
her.
They go full Wonder Woman 1960s where they take away her powers.
Yes. Literally,
Oh,
Or just
literally the
my
underlying
Lord.
message of this movie is a woman cannot be strong and have love.
That is so.
Which is what happened with that's what happened with the 60s comics that everybody
That is-
hated.
Yes,
Oh my
that's
God,
exactly what happened.
Jeff, I
Oh.
cannot believe you worded it that way.
That's the point of the movie. That's what
Women
they're trying
don't
to tell
need
you.
to be strong as long as they have a man.
You
Am
don't
I
need to be
right,
strong. I mean, let's be real
ladies?
here. If fucking Chris Pine came
no,
walking
no.
out of the forest and was like, "Mark, I'm here for you now," I'm like, "Okay, baby, I'm coming with you. I don't, whatever."
Mark,
Guys.
so when did you get superhero powers that you're just willing to give up for a man?
I was gonna say, have you seen the size of my dick? But I'm not the one with the big dick here.
Yes!
We're not doing that this episode.
It's when he accepted the Mormon faith.
You know what? It'd be kind of funny if you like, if I... It'd
I
be like,
became Mormon. They gave me superpowers day one.
it'd be like, okay, I've just thought about something. I wish for something to be like, you know what? I wish to become a really well-known musician. Be like, all right, I'm taking your hearing away. Well, joke's on you, motherfucker. Guess what? Beethoven, he was deaf. He wrote masterpieces, so joke's on you.
Here's-
But he had a basic idea and had already started on that piece when he
Before
started
he went
losing his
deaf.
hearing.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but
I think the proper nightmare for Brandon would be I want to be a famous musician, and the fucking genie or whatever just hands him a copy of his first album, and it's just titled Uncle Charlie.
yeah.
I would
Wait,
kill
wait.
myself.
So
It's
Jet,
On triple
Hey, guys,
platinum.
Jet, finish telling them how Steve dies. Because it gets better.
It gets fucking worse.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so they walk off, right? And then, hold on, my memory of this is like going away, so you may have to help
This
me out.
movie just came
So-
out. This is not
so
boding well
literally-
for
It
the
must be that
memorability of
horrible
this
then.
movie.
It's this big emotional scene, and she's like, I can't leave you. And Chris is like, but the world needs you, Diana. And she's like, but I love you. I've wanted nothing else. So that's another point in the movie. Literally in 40 years, she hasn't been happy because she doesn't have a man. And so she goes, and then Steve goes, Diana, you have to let me go. The world needs you.
I'm really digging this kind of Chris Pine impression that you're doing.
Thank you.
You know what?
Because Chris
Jeff,
Pine
I
really
want-
does remind me of a young William Shatner. And
And
you're
so he
kind of
hides-
doing a mix of both.
And so he
Jeff, I
hides behind a column. And Diana turns and she's walking and she's limping because she doesn't have power, so that means she's hurt. And she goes, I renounce my wish. And then she starts running because now she has power again. And you
Also,
just
okay,
never
while
see
she's
them.
walking back, I guess the biker dude, the actor of the biker dude, he's like, Diana, Diana. Because it's not Chris Pine's voice.
Yeah, it's the other guy again. Oh,
You
I
know what?
almost forgot.
I gotta be honest. Like I hate everything I'm hearing about this movie right now.
You know what,
almost
Jeff? I
forgot.
kind of want you to do a dub version of it, actually.
I absolutely will. It will be so bad, and I will have so much fun.
Sleepy Boys exclusive, right on our YouTube channel.
The big point they make of this is, in order to make a wish, you have to be touching the stone or holding Maxwell Lord's hand. And one of the best parts is, people aren't actually wishing for anything. Max Lord just walks up and shakes their hand and goes, I'll bet you wish I could get over there real quick, huh? And they go, yeah. And he goes, good. And that's their wish. But
Does he
then-
get like more power or like something
Yes,
from all these
here's
wishes?
how.
Okay.
Listen, at the end of the movie, he needs to be able to touch everyone. So it's literally just, he finds out that there's like the Star Wars satellites. And because the particles from the satellite touch people, if he's being filmed, then he's touching the people that the satellite particles are touching.
Use
that's
me,
how he's
Maxwell
able-
Lord, but hashtag me too.
And that's how he's able to make grant all the wishes at once and touch everybody on the earth at once because space particles.
You just hear not like that. So real quick, Brandon, are you you had mentioned that Chris Pine reminds you of a young William Shatner.
Yeah, a little
Do you
bit.
think that has anything to do with the fact that he's plays fucking Captain Kirk in the Star Trek movies?
You know, I do think that maybe some of that has rubbed off on him and now he just can't get past that.
Oh no.
Like it's kind of become part of, because I will say he is not doing a Shatner thing when he's in Star Trek.
No.
He is very much his own Kirk.
No,
But-
yeah.
But I mean, if we're going for like a parody version, that voice that Jeff did with a little hint of Shatner, a little peppering of Shatner in there, it really adds to the parody of Chris Pine.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so anyways, so let's move on from Wonder Woman because it's not getting any
Yeah.
better. And I
Okay.
believe, Jet, you wanted to bring up issues that you
basically-
had with Mark and I's assessment of the DCEU.
Okay, let me look at my notes again.
I swear
Maybe?
to God,
Or is
if-
it like counterpoints or...
Okay, so basically, I think Warner Brothers is done making it like a cinematic universe. I feel like they're just gonna be, each of them are gonna be their
Well, they
own
shouldn't have
standalone.
done that. Right. Which they should not have tried to do a Marvel thing. Like, they didn't have a solid plan going in
Well, aren't
on
they just
how to
going to
do it.
reset
It was a
all?
mess.
I still say that they should have had like an extended cut with my idea to introduce Doomsday at the end of Man of Steel.
Well, there was an extended cut, like BVS, but it's still basically the same thing.
No. Man of
Oh,
Steel.
no.
I'm
Okay,
talking
sorry.
about Man of Steel.
Oh, Man of Steel. Oh, yeah.
So to refresh everyone's memories, my idea was the way that they could have introduced the idea that Doomsday was coming, the proper Doomsday, not that fucking atrocity we got in Batman
You
vs.
mean
Superman.
Jesse Eisenberg's blood?
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg's bastard fucked up child.
There's several things that they could have done differently without doing something similar to what Marvel did, but doing it differently. Like Superman Batman and Superman obviously could have had their little fight. BVS was like the perfect way to get people hyped up for an extension of the DC universe and what we had seen up to that point.
Right.
They could have done it where, hey, after the whole Doomsday situation, if they were still going to throw Doomsday in, so just, you know what? They didn't even have to do Doomsday.
They never should have.
All they would have had to have done.
It was too early.
It was far too early.
Way too early.
All they would have had to have done is Batman just sitting there watching all these Kryptonians come in and like, hey, so this is crazy. There are aliens out there. We've always kind of known that there was aliens out there, but there's like actual like supervillain aliens out there. Maybe I should get a team together of all of these other superhuman metahumans that I know of because I'm Batman and I
wear a bat
surveilling
costume
everywhere. So
My
I'm
superpower
just
is
gonna
money.
go ahead and throw together the Justice League. There didn't need to be this whole, and then maybe you have it like the Justice League is like sniffing out Superman. Like, is he good? Is he like these other Kryptonians or not?
Hold on. I would just love it for it to be that Batman comes up to Superman. He's like, "Hey, Superman,
Here we go.
I'm getting a team together. We're gonna fight off the Kryptonians." And Superman's just like, "You do know I'm Kryptonian." Wait, what? Get the fuck off my planet! And then just that's when Batman versus Superman.
So
starts.
basically,
but anyway,
Holmes Badman.
What?
So basically, the Pete Holmes Badman.
Yes. A
So,
is
but-
for Alfred.
But so
B is for
anyway,
bats.
But so anyways, they could have just set up the Justice League that way without there having to be, and even the Justice League being like, we got to figure out if this Superman is really someone we can trust.
Yeah, but when you think about it, when Man of Steel came out, they had no idea that they were going to start a cinematic universe.
Absolutely.
That was the thing.
Absolutely. But at the same time, they knew that they were going to do sequels. And also, Iron Man had just come out like a little bit before that because Man of Steel, that was 2010,
2013.
2011? Okay. So Iron Man had already been out. Marvel had already started the wheel going with the hints of there being,
The
big,
Avengers.
yeah,
Well,
Avengers.
that's the thing is
everything.
Marvel did it smart. They were just like,
They didn't
Let's
rush
do a-
everything.
yeah,
Right.
they were like,
Here's
we're gonna
the
do
thing, right.
nods to the other stuff. We're not gonna
Right,
be like, oh yeah,
exactly.
same
What
thing.
DC should have done. They should have gone at it like I'm trying to say that DC could have done things, but without doing it the Marvel way. Marvel
Yeah.
Studios, they worked out because they played the long game. I understand that DC needs to make up ground. There's just other ways that they could have done it without like
Well, and ironically, DC actually did one of the
seriously
things that
masturbating
Marvel
things into
seriously
existence.
failed on. True.
What?
One of the things that DC actually did, one of the things that I think actually Marvel really failed on, the entire reason Batman and Batman v Superman, the entire reason Batman is anti-Superman is because he's like, you were throwing people through buildings. Did you think no one was hurt from that? Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah. I
At
mean,
the
like,
same time,
like a really good point there, and it was like,
yes, but
hey,
at the
that's
same
actually
time, though, because I know what you're talking about with the Avengers, there's a lot of destruction happening. The destruction happening wasn't coming from the heroes.
yes
The
and
one
no.
time where destruction
The
was
Hulk
coming
was
from
literally
heroes,
jumping through buildings.
he was jumping on the outside of buildings, which understandable. That also does damage to buildings and can hurt people if they're dumb enough to stand close to the windows. But at that point, isn't that just kind of natural selection to begin with?
No,
Well, it's
as
Well,
Pete
they could
Holmes
find
Batman
people
would say,
walking below.
he's not dead. He's just asleep.
So, but anyways, Marvel did a good job addressing it in Civil War.
They
Well,
did,
that's
absolutely.
Not
Same
Civil
year
War.
as Batman
Not Civil
versus
War. Age of Ultron. Sorry, it wasn't Civil War. It was Age of Ultron, in which then they addressed like, hey, there were a lot of people whose lives were lost when Hulk
Wasn't
just went
that-
ape shit.
Wasn't that after Batman v Superman?
Okay, so I was basically saying how like Civil War and Batman vs Superman came out, basically like two movies where two superheroes fight each other, and
Right.
basically if you view it, Civil War did it way better because they had the counterpoints to it and like
There's
they
like a proper argument
yeah.
where you saw both sides. And they tried to go at it with Batman versus Superman. And I'm like, I don't completely disagree with where Batman is coming from with this whole like, this dude's too powerful. At the same time, though, Batman is actively going around with two like 50 cal machine guns on top of the Batmobile, just going ape shit.
Right.
I mean, there's no argument here. Batman is probably the most destructive force in Gotham City.
Absolutely. And
What's that, White Knight?
subsequently any other city that he visits.
Right. Man, when Batman goes on vacation, it's a bad time for Hawaii.
What are you talking about? He just bought fucking Hawaii. He doesn't need to worry about it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he doesn't destroy it.
True.
It's
He
like,
just
cool,
throws
I
more
own
money
this
at it.
place now. I'm just gonna test. I have Lucius working on new gadgets for me. I'm gonna test them out on the hillside.
All right,
Batman,
Jet,
but Bruce, but that's a volcano. You can't do that. I bought the island. I can do whatever I want.
It's the Iron Man do it. If he can do it, so can I.
God damn it.
All right, Jet, what else you got for us? Throw some more fact at us.
So I think that's about it.
Get
Okay,
the
also
fuck off
okay.
our show.
You know, you guys know the movie that Warner Brothers announced, right?
I know they've
About
announced a
how
lot of
they
stuff,
announced-
but I'm
About how they with
About
They
ended up,
announced
like-
that they're abandoning the whole world building. They're just focusing on like single movies,
well,
right?
but,
right
like,
right
single
after
movies of literally everything. Like there's a Plastic Man movie in the makes, a Supergirl movie, Joker and Harley. Let me think of The Deep from Aquaman.
That'd be
hold up.
cool.
what the fuck's the Deep?
like,
The Deep
You know
is
the
it's a
little
bunch
red
of
monsters
bad
from
guys.
Aquaman.
I'm about
it's
it.
supposed to be people from beneath the bottom, like where the ocean, where the floor of the ocean is, things from beneath that. So things that are like so
Oh,
old,
okay.
no one has memory of them.
Yeah,
and
you
in
know.
the Deep movie, Aquaman won't be in it.
Hey, as long as Amber Heard's not in there, I'm cool with it.
Same.
And
Okay.
it has nothing to do.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
same.
wait,
But here's-
Don't even get me started on Amber
everyone
Heard.
stop. It has nothing to do with her, Johnny Depp, and everything to do with the fact that she's a shitty actress.
I mean, sure, but I don't like her for the other thing too.
I'm not going to get into that on this show, though.
You know, real quick,
Yeah.
what's funny as fuck is I just edited the gaming episode where you were going off about Amber Heard.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
Like I literally just listened to you say the exact same thing that I heard earlier today.
I'm proud of me.
Give yourself a pat on the back, bud.
So
Too late.
here's the thing I want to say is I'm gonna be real here. Marvel and DC are both guilty of this. Well, not exactly Marvel MCU, but you know, Marvel, the Sony Marvel. So something that both DC and the Marvel Sony verse are guilty of, and it pisses me off to no end, is doing like villain movies without having like villain origin movies without the actual like hero that they fight against. We talked about this when we talked about
when did Marvel do that?
again, it's the
Venom.
Sony verse with Venom, and they've got Morbius planned, all these other ones that they're planning on doing without ever
Okay,
having
so
Spider-Man.
you have a problem with Sony, not Marvel Studios.
That's what I said. No, that's what I was saying. I even specified the Sony verse.
Is it weird that I don't even consider the Sony movies like Marvel movies?
Not really.
Well, I think they're connecting them because the Falcon, or not the Falcon, the Vulture is going to be in Morbius.
Yeah, but they've also stated that that does not necessarily mean that they're connected. They're just using the same actor.
Yeah. What I want to just see is I want them to do a Batman movie with all the surviving versions of the Batman.
So you want like Batman
So like a
Incorporated?
Spider-Verse movie with Batman.
I want to see this. I want to see Batman enter the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
So we got to get your Batman in there too.
I don't think I'm all that interested in seeing that because all it's going to be is just different Batmans yelling at each other trying to get control over the group.
But you have
Wait, Mark.
yeah.
You had a good initial thought. I don't want it with all the surviving Batman. I want it with all the Batman. I want Adam West's corpse in the corner.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing is there's also
Imagining a movie where there's a bunch of different actors yelling at each other, I am the night.
here's
That
the
sounds
thing is
amazing.
There's no action. It's just Batman yelling at each other.
Just
But
an
here's the
hour
thing
and
is
a half
you'd have fucking like is Burt Ward still alive?
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, I
like-
think he is.
You have like 84-year-old Burt Ward still wearing the fucking Robin song.
Oh,
Nutsack
no.
just dangling out of the underwear.
He has
I
to
want this to
strap
include
then-
you know,
he has to strap his nutsack to his thigh just so it doesn't dangle.
He just tucks them into his little boots.
No, that's his bolo that he uses to trip people up.
But
Holy
then you'd also
dangle, Batman.
so you'd have like
Just
fucking
Burt Ward
Christian-
teabagging a bunch of villains. Take that. Eat
No,
my
like-
bolos.
Make the Burt Ward movie like edgy as hell.
but no, so you
Essentially,
get
it would
like
just be Burt Ward
Directed
in like
by
a
Zack Snyder.
Batman Beyond scenario where he's training the next Robin, but it's just him getting all his anger out, and it's just him being violent as hell.
just beating
The
the shit
opening of
out
the
of
movie. The opening of the movie is all the remaining Batman. Burt Ward walks in and just murders them all, and then just goes, "I am the night," and then it's the opening credits.
God damn it.
I like this idea. But like
We
the
should
best
make
part of this
movies.
the best part of this would be the fact that you'd have fucking like 400-pound Val Kilmer standing next to Christian Bale and just
Actually,
being
dude,
like,
he's lost a lot of weight.
oh,
And a lot of throat.
Oh Jesus, Jeff!
Jeff!
Why?
Holy shit!
I'm sorry. I missed what did you say,
Holy
Jeff?
shit!
Val Kilmer had
I said,
throat
and a lot of
cancer.
throat.
Oh, I
Val
didn't know
Kilmer had throat cancer and had a lot of
Fucking Jeff.
he's been through a lot.
he's standing there with Christian Bale's Batman like,
He
"So
kind
what did
of
it take to get your voice
Basically,
right,
I just got myself canceled.
sir?"
looks like Roger Ebert before
No, get the fuck off of me!
Whoa, what is going on over there?
Hey, let's
Three of
not
his
do
wives.
this. This is not your house. It's the dog's house now.
I live here.
Yeah.
I'm at my own house.
So do the dogs.
Have you peed everywhere? Have you marked it as your territory?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You don't
hold
blacklight my
Okay,
bedroom.
if he starts marking territory, Brandon, I think you should kind of like,
Mark, you're not allowed over if that's what you've started doing.
yeah.
You just got to take me to get fixed, Brandon.
Oh, I will.
Take me to get fixed.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Just because you get fixed does not mean you don't mark things. I have to walk around with Bucky for a solid 30 to 45 minutes because that fucker pees on everything.
Brandon, I just wanted to get castrated, and I wanted you to pay for it. So
Oh,
of
boy,
course I'm still gonna mark everything.
Boy, I'm castrating you like Victorian style. I'm putting you in a hot milk bath and snipping your balls off with some piano wire.
Oh my God, Brandon.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
He was going to go medieval on your ass.
I have never in my life heard of something remotely like that.
Oh, yeah. That's how they made castrados.
Have you not seen Fight Club?
I mean, it's been years.
Going back to this castration thing, do you know what a castrado is?
Yeah, it's a person that sings and they need a high pitch.
Yeah. Do you know how it works?
Yes, you get the testosterone out of the adolescent boy before he can hit puberty. That
No, you
way
don't
he
get
can
it out
stay
of
high.
him. You just snip it out before it
That's
even
what I
comes
mean.
out.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
See, for Brandon, for him to reach those high notes, he just grabs his ball sack and just squeezes as hard as he can.
The
I've
voice
seen
That's why I'm always on
produced.
stage with Brandon.
The voice is produced by castration of the singer before puberty or occurs in one due to an andronological condition.
Why the
Never
fuck?
reaches sexual maturity.
You know
This
what?
is
there
like
you
the
go.
third episode we've talked about genitalia like destruction and shit.
You know what?
How
That
the-
just reminds me of this video where there's these choir boys like singing, and then one of them has a balloon with helium inside of
Yes,
it.
we've
I
we've
love
all
that
seen
Sucks
the
it
video.
and
line.
then just hits that high
I love
note.
Guys,
So is he-
I'm concerned at how often we come to genitalia torture.
See, I don't
Really?
like. Well, well, it's either that or it comes to Brandon's dick. But yeah,
Okay, so I've been saving this story for a good time.
Okay.
Is this a
I-
story that you can share on the podcast, or is this for us only too?
Jeff,
of
I'm
course, this is-
scared.
No, this is the one. This is something we can share on the podcast. Okay, so Jeff, I know you're on some dating sites, and Key,
Nope.
I know you said you've had experience before.
Yes.
Jet, I don't know if you do anything.
It for a bit. Or okay. Should I tell you or I shouldn't tell you?
I mean, you
I'm gonna
can.
just-
If you want.
Okay, so I got banned from Tinder.
Hey, what? How do you get banned from that?
How the fuck?
What did you do?
I need you
Oh my God. Did you guys hear about, there was a dude recently, went on a Tinder date, murdered her,
Oh yeah, I heard this.
and they have pictures of him in the elevator with the body in a suitcase.
What the fuck?
And it's
What?
real.
Dude goes on Tinder date. Dude murders Tinder date. Dude puts body of former Tinder date in a suitcase and is on hotel security bringing suitcase out of hotel.
Well,
Whoa!
Yeah.
oh boy.
Nice.
Ah,
So I'm guessing the
2020.
date didn't go well.
God damn it, Brandon.
You ask.
Either that or it went really way too well. She's just like, I can't live without you. And he's like, well, I'm not interested. And she's like, then murder me and chop me up and put me in your suitcase so I can be
Or
with
it's
you.
one of those type of situations where or one of them is like super into the idea of snuff films and wanted to make their own.
I actually like Mark's idea better with a little change. She goes, I just can't live without you. And he goes, okay. And then it just cuts to him in the elevator with the suitcase.
Jeez.
So anyway, okay, I guess I'm in the minority here. On a lot of dating websites now, there are fucking hella like spam bots, obviously,
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's nothing new.
but there are also people now just openly soliciting for prostitution.
Isn't that
Yep.
kind of what we do with the podcast?
Hey.
What?
You know,
very
we're just
confused.
asking people
Have
to
I
give
been
us.
using this podcast wrong?
We're, you know, we just get on here. We just tease people constantly, tease each other, and then hope people like us and eventually give us money.
Oh,
You're
God
not
damn it,
wrong.
we're whores.
And we're providing
So-
a service of
God
some
damn it.
sort.
So anyway, a lot of I've when they first started, it would just be like girls messaging. And they're like, "Hey, I need such and such amount of money. Do you want to meet up now and we'll do stuff?" But now they like play they're long conning. I was talking to this girl from Tinder for like I'm talking like a good couple hours before she even brought up the fact that she was providing a service.
Quote,
And
pay to play.
yeah, a pay to play situation as it were. And when she finally revealed that she was a pay to play, I was just like, huh.
With her boobies.
I was like, man,
God damn it, Jeff.
I thought I was feeling a connection here. Maybe ask you out to lunch or whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll play. And not like I was going to pay her money to have sex with me. I mean, I was going to
Wait a minute,
to play.
hold on.
I was
Such
going
a
to mess
bad
with her.
choice of words.
Yeah, I was going to mess with her. I was like, fuck that. You know what? This is 2 hours of my time. I could have been talking to someone else. And so we're talking. She's like, so I just wanted to know if you need my services. I'm free all day. And I was like, yeah, how much? She's like, $100 for an hour of service or to full satisfaction for $400. And I said, all right, I'll take 3. Didn't specify 3 what? I just said, I'll take 3. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she sent me a picture of her titties. And she's like, do you want to come to me or should I come to you? And I was like, all right.
Quick question. I actually do have a quick question. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Were the titties surrounded by a fur coat with a pearl necklace?
Oh, he's not. Poor guy. He is having a PTSD moment right now.
So answer your question, Jeff. No, fuck you. There was no fur coat. There was a picture of her face.
Jeff-
And she is.
Jeff knows how to answer.
No, but another.
Jeff knows how to ask the important questions that we're all seeking.
Guys, I've never been more proud of myself in life or work.
Oh God, Jeff, you need to do so much more.
Oh yeah, that's been
Yeah,
well established.
Jeff, you're gonna die soon, man.
Hey, at
Get
least-
your
hey,
shit
Jeff.
together.
Hey, at least we have a benchmark now that we know what to work off of.
Fuck. Wait. Okay. So she's like, yeah, do you want to come to me or I'll come to you? And I was like, I'll come to you. So she sends me her address and she's like, when do you want to come over? Come spelt C-U-M.
Nah.
Classy.
And
So
she's illiterate too? That sucks.
I know. Again, because she had fucked with me, I was gonna fuck with her. And so like
Ew.
15 minutes later, I respond like, yeah, I can be there in 20. And she's like, okay, baby, let me know when you're on your way. And then she sends me another titty picture. It was also nice. And I wait like 5 or 6 minutes and I text her finally. I was like, hey, quick question. Do you have a different rate if there's a threesome? My wife might want to join us. And she's like, yeah, it's double the rate. And I'm like, cool. That sounds great. She wants to... This is when I started going off a little bit more than I should have. And I was like, my wife wants to know if you eat pussy. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm really good at it. I was like, okay. And do you eat ass? Because my wife's into some really kinky shit. And she's like, it's like, yeah, all of that falls under oral pleasure. I also do rim jobs. And I was like, oh, cool. My wife likes... I'm sorry. I'm dying right now.
Anybody else just hearing that song? I'm a scat man.
My wife likes some light BDSM. Are you into that as well? And her response was, oh, cool. She sounds like she's my type. I do it all. At that point, I was like, I wonder
Maybe I
how...
should get the money.
No. So I was like, you just gave me a key piece of information.
Oh,
My
no.
wife, who doesn't exist, that wants to get into BDSM with you, is your type. So my next message was, my wife's thinking about getting into your line of work. She was hoping maybe you could show her a thing or two while we're over there today.
And-
Whoa.
And
Her response, and I will say this was a very sweet response. She says, "Oh, so would you feel bad if your wife was an escort?" I was like, honestly, her sex drive's through the damn roof. I can't keep up with her."
That is an oddly genuine question.
Yeah.
I know.
Now I kind of feel bad.
It gets better.
All right, continue.
All right, well then in that case, hey, guilty feelings, get the fuck down there. Go away.
You don't get to feel guilty yet.
Oh no.
When after you've listened to this story, then you have my permission to cry.
Uh-oh.
Thanks,
so
Bane.
Uncle Charlie's
I go-
back.
Oh, so after I said that, I didn't think there would be a response. She says, "I think that's really hot. How soon will you be over here?" And I was like, "We're on our way right now. We'll be there in about 10 minutes." She said, "Perfect. Hit me up when you're here." And then I was like chilling on the couch. I was like, I don't know what to fucking say anymore. And I was just like, "So outside of your escort services, what do you do?" And she was like, "Oh, I work as a waitress." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. My wife used to be a seamstress before she got hired as a bartender."
I was so hoping you were going to say kindergarten teacher.
And then I was like, "Man, this is fun. Let's see how long I can drag this out for."
Oh
So
boy.
I was like, we might be a little bit later than anticipated. My wife just realized she forgot all of her BDSM equipment, and we have to go back to the house real quick. Okay, no problem. Hey, quick question for you. Our car's been running a little weird the last couple of days.
Oh no.
Our car's been running a little weird the last couple of days. Would you be able to pick up my wife if we get a flat? We'll pay you a little extra.
God
You
damn it,
still
Mark.
asked the wrong question.
So she
What
says,
the fuck is wrong with you?
"Who, me or Jeff?"
Mark,
Yes.
I don't ask these questions about Jeff because Jeff's a normal broken person. You're something else.
So, what, do you want to get HR involved in this? Where's Jazz?
At the grocery store, thank God.
She said, "We could do it at your house then. I also do out calls." I was like, "Oh, that would work great. Now we may or may not be able to make it back to the house. There's a hotel about 3 miles from us. Would you meet us there?"
See, Mark, you think like you're having fun and stuff, but you're just catfishing a hooker.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey,
Okay.
escort, Jeff.
Yeah. I think if you're $100, you can be a hooker.
Escort. They're classy.
Okay.
Just book the hotel and send me the address. Okay, will do. And then about 10 minutes later, I messaged her again. "Hey, so we might have another friend that wants to join us. Would that be okay?"
Oh my dear Lord.
How long has this been at this point?
Yes.
Like, of me fucking with her at this point, it's probably been about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Damn.
So almost equal to the amount of time you put into the quote-unquote relationship
Exactly.
before you found out she was a
alright.
hooker.
Yeah. And then I said, yeah, so we might have another friend join. She's like, "That's so cool. Just keep in mind it's going to be triple the price." And I was like, "All right, that's no problem. Do we send you half now or half later?" And she's like, you can just pay me when I get there." And then she's like, where do I go?" And I send her the address for a hotel that's like in the middle of fucking Salt Lake City.
Oh,
dear Lord.
God, no.
Why do you have to
And-
treat the noble whore like this?
And then
Escort.
Right, whore. The
And then
whore.
she's like, "Perfect. What's the room number?" And I was like, I don't even know if it's a real room number. I just said room 606. And then I blocked her.
Oh.
To which she messaged me on the original like app that we've been talking on. She's like, "Hey, I think there's something wrong with Snapchat. It's not letting me talk with you." And I was like, "Oh, honey. Now I feel bad. You don't
Put the
understand."
fish on the line, and she's thinking she's getting a payday, and that she's going to be able to go home and feed her 3 children from 3 different dudes.
Well, which, I mean, ironically, was the exact same amount of people Mark was going to try and meet up with her with.
Mark,
Could've
you're
had
the
this-
asshole.
Yeah, buddy. you turned into the asshole in this one, which is pretty hard considering you were talking to a girl that was leading you on.
Damn.
Look, man, I get to be the asshole once in a while.
Also, well, I mean, you are what you eat. Also, you you could have actually like taken this many different ways. Like, hey, our car's kind of broke down now. Someone shoved a potato in the tailpipe. Since you're already gonna be sucking things, do you think you could suck that out for like 50 extra? Like you could have thrown.
I should have just been like,
there.
I should have just started doing like handyman shit. Like, so do you know how to handle pipes? I got a hammer that needs some mending too.
Dude, you should have did that actually.
You know
Hold
what
on.
you should
Why
have done?
does the hammer need mending if you're asking about pipes?
You see,
You
a
should have
pipe is a
just
synonym
done-
for a penis, as is a
Yes.
hammer.
Yeah, but what do the pipes and hammers have to do with one another?
It's got you there.
There were two men that were going to be there.
You don't use a hammer on a pipe is what he's trying to get out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking
You use a
about.
wrench.
You dumb
I
fuck.
mean, like, if there's a vent in the pipe, you can just bang, 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 and get the thing out.
I mean, Mark, if you want me to come over and bang your pipe with a hammer, I will be your handyman.
Damn.
I don't need this kind of
Straightforward
abuse.
with that.
Oh man. You know what you should have done? You should have, once you found out she was a horking girl, you should have responded with nothing but quotes from the ladies' man.
Or Pretty Woman.
I've never seen either of those.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. You need to see Pretty Woman.
Yeah,
I don't like Julia Roberts.
There's
I
this
love
website.
Julia
First off,
Roberts.
you're
Roberts
correct.
is awesome.
There's this website called the International Movie Database that literally you can look up a movie and there's an entire section of quotes. IMDb.
Yeah, but sometimes they end up having the full quote. And let's be honest, you don't need to go full accurate quote. You just need,
A certain quote. That's it.
like, you know.
But here's
you-
the thing
You
is,
can
well,
be
yes,
slightly inaccurate about it.
while it's great that to be on brand in such a way as that, I feel like it would have been more fun to just quote some random Disney movie that nobody's ever seen.
See, that would have been hilarious, actually.
What, like the Apple Dumpling Gang?
No, the
that?
Black Cauldron.
Everyone's seen the Black Cauldron. You should have quoted, although everyone's seen it, nothing but Emperor's New Groove.
It turned 20 years this year, by the way.
Shit, I feel old.
The second she said yeah, you should have responded with, yeah!
Oh, booyah. Oh, but you should have just sent gifts. Just
Yes. Oh my God, you should have tried like securing her services only using gifts.
I feel like we're just giving Jet ideas.
I know, Jet. We are bad.
And
we are
influences.
bad
Do not follow
influences.
anything we've ever done.
Brennan, did you know that since you come from a religious background, did you know that there was a Christian flag?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
God.
There is also a Pledge of Allegiance to the Christian flag.
Okay. All right. So when me and Bailey went to LaRue, Texas to the small houses for our anniversary,
Okay.
I
Is that where
shit you
you
n-
guys just were?
yes. So I shit you not. I see a flagpole. I see that flag. I see a Texas flag, a Trump
Hold on.
2020, and at the very bottom of it all, dude, and here's the fucking punchline, a fucking
no.
Confederate flag.
Well,
All
'cause
four
if there's
blowing
one
in the
thing
fucking wind, dude.
well, you know what? That just sums up white America perfectly. We're just gonna praise and
Well, the
devote our
crazy
lives
thing-
to this man that we
How
say
many
is white
cousins
with
do you
blue
think-
eyes, but is actually Middle Eastern and not white at all. But we're gonna say he is, and then we're just
Brandon?
gonna yes.
I'm actually pretty sure in this instance you should be pronouncing it White America.
Me and Brandon will be wearing a shirt that involves a mink, some cleavage and a pearl
Fuck
necklace.
yo.
Oh.
Fuck, can we go 5 minutes without you bringing up my fucking trashy mom?
No,
This is 100% your fault, by the way. You should
I
not
love
have
you,
voted.
Mark. I love you.
you know what? It's not too late to rebrand as the redneck, Good Morning with the Redneck Boys.
Redneck Boys.
I mean, since we talk about all this cross-generational family fucking that's happening apparently.
Well, fuck, dude. Now I gotta remake the intro. I gotta use a fucking banjo
What the
now.
fuck are you talking about? Brandon, what
Well-
the fuck did you just, what does that even mean?
I'm just talking about how it just sounds like a goddamn Jeff Foxworthy bit. Where, you get on a dating app and then you're a redneck when you get on a dating app and you find your mom and her pearls and your sister's fur coat.
So where'd
Actually,
y'all-
yeah, that does sound like
where-
a skit from him.
Where'd y'all meet? We met on Ancestry.com.
Oh God, no.
You know what? I got on
Ancestry.com.
Alabama's
Yeah.
favorite dating site.
Speaking of speaking of
you know what?
racist
I got on a Plenty of Fish, and then one of those days I ended up finding that same person on the Ancestry, and I just figured it was a match made in heaven. So you know what? Me and my first cousin have really been getting along real great.
Oh,
Did you just say ancestry?
yes, he did.
Our
Our,
kids
our children can't look at you in the eye because they look like chameleons because they're on both. The eyes are on both sides of the head. But goddamn, they love Jesus.
I would tell you something. With them wet feet, they can swim mighty fast.
I mean, let me tell you
Oh.
what. I mean, you ain't never seen something jump in the water that fast that was supposedly a human being and swim that fast. Fuck. We figured out the secret of life. Watch out, Michael Phelps.
Not
I
since
only
Kevin
understand
Costner
like
in Waterworld.
5% of what you're saying.
No,
part
that's
of the
because it was Alabama accurate.
Oh my God, dude. I love how Brandon, you went off the fucking deep end on this.
Just like that
Hannah.
goddamn amphibian kid that I got that keeps head of the swim team.
Oh, you mean Bobby Joe? Is that who you're talking about?
Also, let me tell you something. That kid dated half the cheerleading squad of his high school. There are only 2 of them, but you got to take what you can get.
There were only 2, and you met them at a family reunion, but you know.
Oh my
Are you
God.
okay? Real quick, before you make any more awesome, funny jokes. Is this from something? Am I gonna have to cut this shit out?
No,
Have you
this
never-
is just me riffing.
No. Plus, you should see the Squidbillies if you like to.
Oh my God, Brandon, you're a sick
Oh.
fuck. Let Jet talk. God damn, give him
Okay,
some
so-
fucking.
I just randomly don't talk. Like people that know me like all
I
they
was
hear from
gonna
me is
say-
okay. Like that's all I
was
say.
gonna Well, how often? I had a good amount of time that I spent with Chet, and I've only heard him say about 5 words.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, here, Jet. Here we go.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Okay.
Which of your closest relatives would you have an
Nope,
open?
no,
relationship?
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
We already know the answer.
one more thing. Brandon,
The
check
entire
this out.
planet has been devastated by the end of the world. You got to Adam and Eve the shit out of this. Which family member you fucking?
God. Fuck you,
Oh
Brandon.
my God, that was fucking great. All right.
Oh God, Brandon's on a fucking streak tonight. Like seriously,
Thanks.
it's the whiskey.
it is.
Getting in touch with them roots.
Okay, but bringing this up to topic.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever met anyone who met on farmersonly.com, which is basically ancestry.com?
I haven't, but I really I haven't. And one of my many goals in life is to find somebody that did, because I want to see what that looks like in the wild.
Oh my God.
I tried to make an account for it just as a joke, but then you have to pay money, and I'm like,
But then they
nah.
banned you from that too.
Because you weren't a murderer. I had a friend in college who kept getting people kicked off of Facebook because he would keep putting pictures of naked black guys as their Facebook profile pic.
How did he get access to their Facebook profile?
If you live in a fraternity house, don't leave your Facebook open.
Oh, that's mistake number 1. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Same shit when you're in the military.
There's also a website where you can download a male stripper onto someone's desktop.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had that virus before. Jet had a question about the farmers only.
Hold up. Okay,
Oh,
I made a
God,
farmer
thank God
friendly
that we're
account.
still on this.
I thought
my
you had
God.
to- wait. Did you just pay for that while we've been hanging
No,
out?
it's free. It's free.
What?
Wait. Hold on.
Wait, you
Hold
were
on,
you
hold
were
on, hold
working
on.
on that legit?
Guys, hold on. Shh. Everyone, stop.
Shut the fuck
Chat.
up.
What credentials did you present to them to let them know that you are in fact a farmer?
They read it. They read his spelling and they're like, oh, ain't no fucking way he on out there with corn all day.
You gotta send
Wow.
us a fucking picture of you in a straw hat and your sister in a pair of Daisy Dukes and a fucking Stars and Bars top.
Once he sees
They're
the
gonna look
picture,
at-
you're just gonna hear, you got a
yeah,
purty mouth.
I actually want to see that picture too. Just throwing that
There
out.
ain't, there gotta be at least 3 of y'all's family members wearing them their coveralls. And
Mark, you don't sound like
I'll
a hick.
take
You
that.
sound like the dude who's like telling people not to go down the haunted road.
Also, I would just like to say that Mark, you just sounded like my great granddad, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Yes.
What the fuck up? Wait, how did he get that? Wait,
Big
no,
Daddy?
no, I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna ask how he got that name because it just implies to Brandon.
You know what? I don't know how he got that name. I'm kind of concerned that my family might have ties to the mafia, though.
Maybe it might be because of another
welcome,
thing
bro.
that you're
But
well
yes,
known for.
We all called my. Honest to God, I don't know what my great grandfather's real name is. I just know that we called him Big Daddy. One of the best ornaments that I've seen this year is it's an ornament of Jeffrey Epstein, and it says this ornament didn't hang
Did it hang
itself.
itself? Yeah,
Oh,
that's a real good one.
oh shit.
that's fucking dark, man.
I got pencil sets for my family last year that said Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
I'm proud of your family.
I mean,
Jeffrey
Oh,
Epstein shit
wait,
happened
no,
to
no,
me.
no. Wait, did you get at the Blue Genie?
I sure fucking did.
I think it was there when you got those actually, or
I
they.
think you were. I think you were.
So,
Oh no,
Denny's.
yeah, that I remember that because we were gonna send those to Steven actually.
Yeah, but then I just ended up giving them all to my family. Everybody
Yep.
got one.
Great place in Austin, Texas, by
How
the way,
did
guys.
you react to it, by the way?
Say what?
How did your family react to it?
My cousins thought it was the dopest shit they have ever gotten. Like they
Good job, cousins.
died. My family was like, well, I don't understand. Like the
Wait,
adults,
guys?
I'm like, I don't understand.
Oh,
And
familia.
But all
God.
all of my cousins, because I'm the oldest in the family, so all of my cousins who are all younger than me were like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest gift ever." Meanwhile, I also gave them those pencils along with the prayer candles of my grandparents. So
Awesome.
it was a holly jolly Christmas that year.
And I was a horny, jorny Marky Poo.
Mark, that's
Whoa.
just you every day.
Yeah. Oh wait, did you? God damn it.
You have escorts falling into your lap left and right.
I know. I am just
You're
ankle
what-
deep in those
you're-
pussies.
Your fake wife is getting ready to escort. I mean, come on, man.
She's
You're just,
into BDSM.
She just started her OnlyFans.
you're
My
rolling
friends are
around
gonna
in
join us. It's gonna be
poon.
great.
You're just falling right into that gash.
Falling
Yeah, but
in
not
the
as often as she would like, because
gash.
remember, her sex drive is much higher than he can satisfy.
Why don't
What
you
is
check
that?
up hashtag 2016 Mash the Gash?
Everyone go and watch
know,
the newest season, by the way.
I
need to
haven't
talk about
started.
Honestly,
I haven't
I cannot
started.
wait.
I
I
need
cannot
to.
wait for us to get our own wiki pages and just the random bullshit we could say about each other just to be posted on there.
Think of how many
Okay,
sources,
so-
like cross sources, that our wiki page is going to have from all the fucking references we've made.
So,
There's just going to be little, like, regular, like, text surrounded by a sea of blue hyperlinks to other pages.
yeah, I feel like the hyperlinks are going to be to a lot. I feel like a lot of the hyperlinks are going to be to libel and or slander lawsuits that we have.
It's
Oh my God.
interesting, like, with the amount of sources that we're going to have on our wiki page, we're going to look like a college textbook.
Oh, then we could charge people $400 to look at our wiki link, but then, after they turn it off, it's
And
only
then for
what,
shits and
$3?
giggles, Mark and I are just going to be professors for a college course.
Oh, no.
Jesus
That's
fucking
gonna be
Christ. We're getting a little
bad.
ahead of ourselves here, aren't we?
That's the first thing Mark's like, I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean,
I don't like responsibility as an adult. I don't want to teach other people how to be adults.
that's not what you really think that's what our college course would be about.
Here's how you don't make chili.
Hey, so Jet, are you still alive? You've been quiet.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking for a profile. Okay, I need
He's
something
still
to write.
fucking doing his own
Get it
farmers only.
Is only farmers? Oh man, that's the
Oh my
best
God,
version
guys,
of
$1
OnlyFans
billion
ever.
idea.
Yes, I'm listening.
Only farmers.
I'm into it.
Just
I'm
be like,
so about it. It's just Alabama, the porn site.
y'all want to see
I
some
think that's just their state
sweet
government
ankle?
site.
You remember what eFucked used to be like until they were like, hey, so we actually have to like not put this stuff on our website, where it was like moms walking into their daughters shooting their first amateur porn and it's just them yelling at them like, is this what you want to do with your life? God damn it, mom, get out of my room. That's what only farmers would be like.
I'm pretty sure those are just the rejected audition takes for The Bachelorette.
Damn.
Oh my God, where the fuck? I went and visited, so I was visiting my parents in Nashville.
Okay.
And my mom and my sister were just binge watching The Bachelorette, and I was like, "This is the night that I drive an ice pick through my eye."
My old so when we went up when my older siblings took me out of town to fucking St. George for my birthday this that just passed, they watched an entire season of The Bachelorette in one night, and it was fucking miserable. Just
You know
listening
what
to
I've learned? Do you know what I've learned from watching The Bachelorette? I've learned something very important.
America's Doomed.
Drywall apparently can have feelings.
what?
Drywall can have feelings. That's what I learned from watching The Bachelorette.
What are you talking
Where
about?
are you going with
I'm
this?
talking about just the blank slate of nothingness, the empty void of unpainted drywall that ends up trying to fuck a supermodel.
Oh, he's calling The Bachelor's drywall.
Angels help really quick. So, what should I say about myself on Farmers Only?
Oh my God, we're still going on about this.
You
right,
should write
first
that
off-
Simple Man by Leonard Skinner is the greatest song ever written.
Under.
I have an idea.
Is there a way you can put that under personal details? Just write C and put a link to that song. You need to put in there somewhere that you need to let them know that when you say you're a farmer, it's an emu farm.
Well, I know exactly what to put.
When you say that you're a farmer, you just post up a picture of a bunch of who cows on there and you're like, this is the kind of farming I'm into.
Oh my God! Can
Oh
we?
my God. Fucking Brandon, where do you come up with this?
I don't know. I have a broken brain.
You need to write down that the show Bonanza changed your life, or Green Acres changed your life.
Okay, what I'm gonna put is the lyrics for "Be Ya" by Mario Judah.
I don't know what that is.
Do you guys not know who Mario Judah is?
I don't know
do.
if I do.
Okay, he's this rapper, but like, imagine if a rapper was a feeder kid.
Okay, I'm interested.
He has like the most dramatic voice, and so he made dramatic songs and just like crush your mind in the breeze. Like he's like a legit Disney villain.
Okay. Once
So-
again, I'm interested.
I feel like I missed something here.
Hey, then.
Okay,
Don't
Mark,
worry.
We're talking
you know
about
who
if Disney
Mario
villains became rappers.
Or farmers.
Oh.
Okay, so
What Disney villain would most likely become a farmer?
I feel like Gaston would.
Yeah, I was about to say the
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay.
Especially if he realizes his latent homosexual feelings, marries his best friend, and they just retire to the simple life.
He deserves better, and not Gaston. I mean,
I don't know.
LaFleur.
Yeah.
LeFou. Yeah, LeFou.
Let's see, who else? Are we only
He
villains?
deserves better.
Hmm.
Onlyvillains.com.
That would
Jafar?
Be, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be a
Only
bad look.
Genie Jafar.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go kind of obscure here. The general from
Ooh,
Atlantis.
I got a better one. I just thought of this. I'm pretty proud of it. The Sheriff of Nottingham from the Animal Robin Hood.
No, he's
Well,
too fat.
He's that you mean
He's already English.
there are
He's a
people
farmer.
who are into that. Also,
I'm
because
sorry.
you
Are
would
we
be-
not talking? We're talking about them becoming farmers.
Yeah.
That's not what I thought we were talking about. But yes,
Brandon, what the fuck did you think we were talking about?
I was
think we were
thinking
talking
about the
about them becoming
only
farmers?
villain page still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think the Sheriff of Nottingham would be a farmer.
I think he'd be a good one. England at that time, he's got to know how to raise some crops.
I just love that. Brandon's like, I don't know, man. There are people that are into that kind of thing, and I'm like, what? What? Being a fucking wolfy fucking farmer, man?
Mark, would you like to revisit the thing that you just said? And you're going to tell me that people wouldn't be into that.
I mean, did I dig myself into a hole here?
Yeah, you
Sounds
did.
like
I
it.
did.
You didn't
Okay.
not dig yourself into a hole. So do you guys want to hear about Denny's?
No, I want to keep hearing about this only farmers or this farmers only.
Only farmers. What website are you on?
I'm
have-
genuinely disappointed.
We have
that there's
important
no-
we have important things happening right now.
He wants to take
And-
a ride on your tractor. That's what he wants to do.
Brandon,
It's got a hammy.
Some dumb song like that, like Big Green
Yeah.
Tractor or something.
There is a
Yeah,
song.
yes. Yes.
Oh
I'm
my-
gonna take a ride on my big green tractor. This is a song about my cock.
I'm really sad. I assumed that when I Google wolf farm,
I'm really upset, Jeff, that you didn't make that rhyme in an incestuous way because that would have been great.
It was more
Yeah.
effort than I was willing to put into that song.
how would you
Oh,
make
I mean-
tractor? There isn't a single word that rhymes with tractor.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a ride on my big green tractor. There's my sister. I'm gonna put it in her backer.
Dude, you know what? That just reminds me of the YouTuber Sue because he's got a song called Gucci Belt.
What?
He's like, it goes, Gucci Belt, oh, wanna fucking my sister.
Oh my god! I've heard that song.
Yes, it's called Gucci Belt, and it's so fucking hilarious.
I was
damn.
I was totally prepared to rip into it, but now I'm interested.
Gucci belt.
Yep.
Come on, take a ride on my big green tractor. Have you seen my sister? She's got a nice rack on her.
Still doesn't rhyme, bud. It's okay. It's just you can just let this one go.
Does country music need to rhyme, or does it just need to suck?
It has to rhyme, and also sound.
No,
Wait,
no, it doesn't
most
have
rappers
to.
don't even-
It just has to sound like it.
Look, you just
rhymes.
need a fat ass beat behind it, and you're good. That's literally it.
country
For
music
country?
has never had a
Are you
fat
thinking
ass
rap,
beat
buddy?
behind it.
No, wait, I got it.
What? Well, I'm scared.
I'm not.
Come and take a ride on my big green tractor. We can take a ride. I'll show you my Velociraptor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on,
Brandon,
take a ride on my big green tractor. We are kin, so you know we're both crackers.
Oh. He got it.
Well, Jeff, you didn't cross the line. You fucking blew the line up.
I like it.
Have you heard of, I don't remember the name of them, but the Mongolian metal band?
They are amazing.
They're
No, I
fucking
haven't.
awesome. I have no clue what anything they sing about means, but it is all
It
dope.
sounds amazing. That's all that matters.
All right, time to do some searching.
I'm also a K-pop fan.
That's fine. You can like that. It's good. There's a reason
And
why it's
J-pop.
popular.
Guys, I want to go to Japan to get a wife.
Okay,
who?
so
Wait,
hold
how
on.
did they
All
go
right.
from
That's a
K-pop?
lie? Or
Why?
Yeah, I mean, how did it go from K-pop to wanting to go to Japan to wife?
Mark? Yeah,
I
Mark?
love-
Mark's
Hold
not
on,
good at geography. That's how.
I love that Jet was dead silent until I said that, and then everybody just fucking blew up.
Hey, I'm still willing to tell stupid ass college stories.
I mean, that's fine. I also want to hear them, but at the same time, Jet is doing the Lord's work right now by setting up a Farmers Only account.
Yeah, he is, and I still want to know why.
I'm so excited
would want
for
to do that.
all of this, by the way, bro.
Why? I don't care the reason as to why. I just want the results.
guys, I found something wrong with there's an issue with farmersonly.com.
What is
It only
it?
allows farmers.
They give you the option when you sign up to be a man looking for a man.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Wow, that's so incredibly. I like it. I want to see what that looks like. I really do. I want to see what
What, a
that looks
redneck
like.
and another redneck?
No. I
They
wanna
see
know
what it is.
They mostly do eggplants, cucumbers,
Corn.
you know, rounder vegetables.
Lots of gourds.
Not many pumpkins over there.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
you get
shit.
you get yourself a husband with a pumpkin ass and a pair of overalls. I mean, you win.
I'm scared
You
of what Jeff's gonna do because right after he's like, "Oh shit!" Like really excited.
I just remembered a really stupid joke from back in the day.
All right.
So this dude's Mark and Brandon, I might have told it at the bachelor party. I don't remember.
Oh shit.
So this
Oh my God.
this older farmer's driving down the road and he sees a hitchhiker and he pulls over and he picks him up. And he goes, "Hey son, where you going?" The guy's like, honestly, just, as far as you can take me. I don't really have a place to go." And the farmer goes, "I'll tell you what, you can stay at my house tonight, but I got one rule. You can't fuck my daughter." And the hitchhiker's like, dude, yeah, thank you, of course. Obviously I'll stay away from your daughter. Yeah, absolutely. And the farmer's like, okay. So he starts driving to his house. And along the way, they pick up two more hitchhikers, and the farmer makes them the same deal. Well, they get to the house, and the farmer's like, all right, guys, here's your rooms, blah, blah, blah. And they're all getting ready to go to sleep, and the daughter walks by, and she is fucking hot. Hotter than any of them can imagine. Well, the next morning, they all wake up, and they go downstairs for breakfast, and the farmer goes, "You know what? I really want to treat you guys. Tell you what, go out to my garden, and each of you pick your favorite fruit and come on back in here." First guy comes back, he's got just handfuls of strawberries. Farmer pulls a shotgun, points it right at the dude's head and goes, "I know you fucked my daughter." Starts shoving them up your ass. And the guy's like, "Oh, God, oh, fuck." He doesn't have a choice, so he starts shoving strawberries up his ass. Second guy comes back, he's got 2 full arms full of apples. Farmer points a shotgun at him and goes, "I know you fucked my daughter." Starts shoving them up your ass. And the guy, he starts shoving up his ass. But about halfway through, he just starts laughing hysterically. And the farmer's like, "What's so funny?" And he goes, "The other guy's grabbing watermelons."
You know how I know that's you know how I know you told us that
Oh
joke,
my God.
Jeff? Jeff,
I milk cows.
you did tell us that joke while we were in Chicago.
God damn it, Jet.
You-
I'm milk cows.
You told us that you told us that joke while we were in the Uber ride home while we were all hammered.
I don't remember that.
I thought that was just a fever dream.
no.
Guys, let's loop back over to Farmers Only real quick. This fucking website looks worse than the website I built in high school.
7 foot and 11 inches. God damn.
But I like how he put I milk cows right on top.
Body type, big and beautiful.
No.
Religion, spiritual.
Ethnicity?
Wait.
Holy shit, education.
No, look at material status. Widowed.
I actually ran into an issue with
Drinking,
that.
yes, frequently.
Jet, I applaud you on that one, bud. That's good.
Jet.
I also really appreciate that you're willing to fuck a 99-year-old.
I just saw that. Oh
He
my
ain't-
god!
He named
That,
her.
wait. That just since Jeff, I know you would. Fuck. All right,
Man,
so
this fucking website hasn't been updated since. Look how
Guys,
old this
I
looks.
think I built this website when I was a freshman taking basic web design classes.
well, if this is yours, then I would go back and sue for money.
You're fucking I milk cows.
No.
But then you look down and it says profession raise dogs.
I do have a. I do have a quick request. Can you change one word? Can you change cows to bulls?
No, because he's looking for a woman.
Woman.
No, he should just
Honestly-
say I milk jugs.
I will say this. I actually do think farmers that produce tons of milk, of bull sperm, bull milk, are
Are
actually...
very profitable. They're making a
Yeah.
shit ton of money.
So there you go. Seeking a woman.
Woman. Seeking anything at this point.
I also like that you're willing to travel. You're willing to travel 1,070 miles.
1,070 miles.
I ain't picky, I'll drive.
But if it's over 1,080, fuck you.
I just imagined him in his big green
Oh.
tractor.
Guys, the
Going
reason
down-
it says the reason it says that is because that's how far away I am from him. Fucking dumbasses.
I'm even happier now. I'm an idiot, and it makes me
Oh.
happy.
It's good material. What?
My idiocy really, really makes me smile at times. Tell you what, being smart's good and all, but being dumb is a way happier existence.
I think I actually recognize this next girl that popped up. I think I went to middle or elementary school with her.
Uh-oh.
That's a little worrisome.
Dude, Utah is all rednecks.
2 piercings, that girl does it.
Problem I
Maybe
have
they-
with this is there is clearly a filter on her face that has removed all and any aging spots. And it's
That or she
like,
fell into a vat of Botox.
it's just everything looks too smooth. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what horse semen does to you.
You know what? So it's funny you mentioned that.
Why is there a follow-up to what I just said?
So I recently found out that there are a lot of people that will use soiled diapers to rub on their faces as a means of like anti-aging.
Why do you think I look so young?
I thought it was from all the horse
I
semen.
genuinely just threw up in my mouth.
Not like soiled, like they shit in it, like just, like a wet diaper.
That's still
That's
throw
not
up.
much better.
Is it any
Like
better?
one time,
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, if it works, it works.
Jet, what were you about to say?
it's one time I was watching like one of those weird shows on like the Discovery Channel or whatever, and like this dude would like drink his own pee to like make him look like cool.
Oh yeah, I watched Man
Is
vs.
that-
Wild a
Is
few
that
times.
necessary?
I watched Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Necessary? Is it necessary I drink my own urine?
No, but it's
No,
sterile.
but it's
I like to
sterile and I like the taste.
Can we also talk about that? I love that he was also in Men in Black.
I
Yep,
know,
as
right?
dead.
He was the voice of fucking Zeus from Hercules.
Yep.
I think you mean he was Zeus from Hercules. They actually
Wait, I thought he was
animated
just Zeus.
pictures of him, and that's what appears in the film.
Can we talk about the fact that the Charmin Bears have gone through airport security?
What?
What?
So yeah, there was a commercial that they did for Charmin where they went through airport security, like TSA. And here's
I
the
didn't
problem
know
is
Is it the red ones or blue ones?
it was the red ones.
Okay.
Here's the problem is
Not
Bears
joking.
Chat with the important question.
That's the important
the
fucking
red
question.
ones and the blue ones.
The problem is so you know how the Charmin bears, they're always nude, right? There's never wearing clothes. Apparently, they're the only ones that don't, because everybody else was wearing clothes.
Oh,
What the fuck?
If you're
But
wondering where they're
here's-
hiding something,
I mean, as frightening as that is,
at least
That-
you know
that-
they're in America.
but that's the thing. That's the thing is the fact that they have, bear ports, if you will, that has TSA means that there are
What did you
terrorists.
call them? What did you call them? Bear ports?
It's a
We
bear
don't
port.
call- We don't
it's a
call
bear
them.
airport.
We don't call them human ports.
No, but it's a bear airport. It's a bear port.
Travel by bear?
Oh, there is. Oh no.
Oh no, Mark! What did you find?
What did you
I
find?
didn't- I didn't mean to find this. I didn't go looking. I just looked up Charmin bears.
Oh no!
There is apparently Rule 34 of the Charmin bears out there.
No, do not. No.
Well, Mark, you better pull that trigger, buddy. Better pull that trigger, buddy, because well, there's only one time this is gonna be relevant, so might as well be now.
Do you guys remember the commercial where the little Charmin child bear, they were talking about keeping his underwear clean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
this
there's
commercial
one
right
where
here.
they're flat out talking about skid marks.
Mark, you better send that picture that you found.
I can't. Mark Ross is a child.
That one.
He's 18.
You know what?
Alright.
I don't want to see it
I'm
either.
surprised, man. I grew up on
Yeah.
Total Drama Rule 34.
Oh, I was going to say, Scott, we know you've seen worse. Scott showed it to you.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Total Drama
no.
Rule 34.
Oh,
What?
God.
What about total drama?
Mark,
Dude,
that's
I
what
grew up
Jet
on-
just said he grew up on.
Oh, I mean, look, if you're gonna grow up on something, that's a good place to start. Oh, goddamn!
What the?
I warned you.
On an unrelated note, I'm quitting the podcast.
Oh no, that sounds pretty related.
I can take your spot.
Damn, Jet was in there ready.
Damn, Jet.
All right, guys, I say it's time to land this puppy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but before we
well,
end, look. There are the red bears and there are the blue bears, but there's also the brown,
brown
bear.
bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but what about the dingle bears?
The brown bears haven't finished
that's
wiping
what the
that.
Charmin's for. No, the brown bears ran out, so they're just using each other.
Oh,
Jesus.
They were actually originally the white bears.
Oh,
do you guys think that the ad exec who pitched this was just a closet furry?
I think
I have
about most ad
Absolutely no doubt.
I think most ad execs are just sheltered or closeted furries.
Yeah.
God, imagine how fucking
Well-
crazy those conventions get, huh?
Oh
Oh,
God, can you imagine about how
my
crazy they're gonna get
God.
once this is all done? And we're
Guys.
able to go to shows again?
there is there is a
What?
news article. So this came out March of this year.
Okay.
Okay.
Back when like we needed toilet
Charmin
paper.
Bear gives out toilet paper and good cheer.
What?
A Utah teenager dressed up as the Charmin Bear to go door to door giving toilet paper and good cheer to her neighbors.
Mark, was this
How did
just
she
you
get
in your
shot?
Easter bear costume?
What?
This is a she. This is a female that did this.
I mean, come on, gender is fluid.
Brandon, in your scenario,
I was expecting-
see all
You
of
need
the
to do it
toilet
volunteer
paper.
hours.
In Brandon's scenario, I see all the toilet paper actually being sheets of acid.
I
And
mean, yeah.
Mark-
But here's
people
the thing is-
crazy high through their assholes.
I kind of expected it to be like, oh yeah, in like such and such bumfuck Utah somewhere. This is like right down the street from where I live.
So this is not boding well for you, Mark.
Ugh. Well,
Well.
it is boding well on the day that he's taking a shit and looks over and, uh-oh, no TP.
Uh-oh.
It's a guy calling the Charmin bear.
Guys, I just jump in the shower and rinse off.
Guys, I've got a great idea. It's how we're going to make our money as a podcast. We create the spokesperson, the bidet
Lord.
hunter. And it's a
What?
man, it's a hunter. And he is a spokesperson for bidets, and he goes around killing the Charmin bears.
Oh.
That would be amazing.
How does that promote using a bidet?
Because if you got a bidet,
Because
you
if
don't need
you, yeah.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, that wraps up. We're done. We're done, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to Jet for coming on the show. It was
No,
really
I didn't
great.
talk much, but I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
You still agree. The contributions you made were pretty good. We're right on.
They were
good,
spot on. If you just can't get enough of the Sleepy Boys, you can check us out on all of our social medias.
we are on the Facebook,
The Twitters,
Instagrams,
OnlyFans.
and coming soon, YouTube with the Sleepy Boys.
And if you want to see more of us as ourselves, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at AKA Raxum, and on Twitch as Raxum Plays.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Condor_Brandor and at ATX Whiskey Bros and King Richard and the Gilded Veil on Instagram.
You can find me at Instagram at Master Key Nobi, and you can also find me on Facebook as well under Key Nobi Acosta, along with my Spotify page to hear my music, which I'll be doing for future intros for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys as well, along with Brandon if he ever wants to.
If you guys want to find more of me, you can try and find me on Facebook. Good luck with that. Or you can meet me out in public as long as you're standing at least 8 feet away, because I don't think you can count to 6. Thanks.
Until next time, boys and girls.
Have a great fucking day.